So I got me some new 26-inch rims I'm gonna put on my truck today. That's how I look now. So those are the 26s I got. They are 30. I don't remember the size tires. I think they're like 305 something. It's right there. It's a little dark. But anyway, I couldn't find the tires in Saudi Arabia. That's why the guy was selling me them. So I had to bought the tires from the United States, ship them back, drove all the way to Qatar, pick them up in Qatar, so I could bring them here. So those are the spaces I need right there to lift the truck up because the 26 is going to touch. So I had to get me like 1.5 inch spacers to go inside. So those are the ones I could find on eBay that matches the truck. Those are the measurement on how they're supposed to look, and it's supposed to give me 1.5 inch lift, which comes out to like a 2.8 or 2 inch lift. But the spaces I get got to measure 1.50. So as you can see, shipping my tires from the United States cost me like $42 per tire to ship them to my mailbox. Got my spacers in today. Are those spacers? No, those are lifting blocks. See, they came in at 1.25. As you can see, I'm opening up the tires right here as I got them because I had to wrap them up to ship them. Got them in. I also bought me some soundproofing to go inside so that way on the highway you don't hear the highway a lot. Because on my other truck in the state going up and down in 95, it was a lot of tire sound. So this time I got me some soundproofing to go inside. As you can see right here, I'll show you in a second. It cost me $42 to ship each tire, which is still a lot cheap, which is still very cheap. Was it 42? Yeah, or 142, something like that. But yeah, it was too cheaper than to buy them because I couldn't find them anywhere in the Middle East, 26-inch tires anywhere in the Middle East. So here, after getting the tires, all the wheels on, as you can see, they're still touching. They're touching right there in the front, and they're also touch at the back on turn. So I'm thinking I should remove the insulators or those mud guards on the inside, which I ended up doing. So here, as you can see, I took all 4 mud guards from inside the wheel wells. And the back one, they're touching right there. Whenever I hit like I hit a corner or a bump, they rub on the back or on the rear. So I end up taking them out. And on the front, they're rub on the inside and the outside. This is with the 26s on. So even with them out, I realized that the wheel still touches, especially the front. If you can see, it's still touching the frame right there at the back when I turn. And also it touches the front on the other side, like when I turn the wheels to the inlets, imports. I can see it's pushing my bumper out whenever I turn. So I definitely got to put the lift kit in. So I just use those tape right there to hold those wires up. They were connected to the mud guard. As you can see on this side, when I turn the tire inwards, it touches the frame right here. See, that touches the bumper. After it's clear when it turns that way, but you can see where it's been rubbing right there. I turn the other way. So all that right, they got to get cut out. And right there at the front, you can see where it rubs. So, well, hopefully putting the lift kit would have raised it up a little so it wouldn't touch. But putting the lift kit, the 1.5 inch lift in, it's still touching. So that made me have to cut the wheel well out. Because putting the 1.5 inch lift did not save it. And I did not want to go too high with a 2-inch lift. Because then I didn't want it to look ridiculous or, extra. So, as you can see, the aft one is out. No rubbing on the aft. So here we are about to put the 26s on. Well, I end up having to take off the front ones and put the regular stock wheels back on until I cut the front out. Because even with the lifters on, the 1.5 inch lift, they were still touching. Here we are installing the engine aft lifts, and that's where it goes in that little block right there, that little space right there. So it should lift the suspension up under the suspension. It was a very cheap one. I didn't get an expensive one. It was like $100 something for both of them, while others are coming to like $300. That's before it was lifted, and then the picture coming up should be, that's what it looks after it lifted. See the space between the front wheels now?